What is up, everybody? It's Zilcomar Prepper, and tonight it's really dark because I've got the hiccups and it's like midnight, and I figured that I would go ahead and start putting insulation in the house. So far, I've gotten the wood stove taken out, and I've got one section of insulation put up. That's it right there, and I'll show you guys how to do that real quick. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. I've gotten rid of them like 3 times today. But, so basically, let's go over what we did. I've got some JM R13 plastic faced insulation, and when I bought it, I assumed it, just like the paper faced, it was just going to have the paper on the backside. So I assumed that it was going to be plastic just on the backside, but actually it's plastic wrapped. So that was really a big help for me. And the reason I went for that, because I know some of you guys don't really have been saying go with paper faced or foil faced. The reason I went with plastic faced is because I knew that I was going to be putting up insulation while I was actually staying here. So just to cut down on the insulation, the fiberglass dust in the air, I went with the plastic faced. So I'm kind of glad I went with that, because it being completely wrapped in plastic, it really cuts down on the potential for contamination of that fiberglass insulation. So I know you're probably thinking, well, it's not going to breathe. There's moisture's going to get trapped. Actually, the plastic facing is perforated on both sides, up and down. It's really scored up, really good. So that's really going to help with the insulation actually being able to breathe and dry out and not mildew. So real quick, let me explain. What I did is I measured from right there, that stud right there, to the bottom stud close to the floor, and I come up with 89, about 89 and a quarter, just a little under a quarter. So I went ahead and over measured by 89 and a half, and that's actually giving me a lot of room to be able to play and just kind of crunch that down a little bit, not entirely too much, but just enough to make it stay. And it's staying upright on its own. I thought I was going to end up having to tack it, but I'm not going to. So really quick, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys me putting up two studs, because I don't really want to bore you guys too much. And then I'll show you where I took the wood stove out of the house, and now the chair is there. So let's get started with putting some insulation up. So real quick, as you guys can see, this is completely plastic wrapped insulation, and see if we can catch it in the glare. I don't know if you guys can see all those holes. It's really well perforated. And again, this is JM R13 fiberglass insulation. This is plastic faced. Now this is the remnants of one roll of 32-foot insulation, and I believe I have 8-foot walls, and that's going to be about 89 and a half inches. It's 89 and a half inches. So this is the remnants of a 32-foot roll, this 2.5-foot section right here. So that's going to be good for filling in some of the voids that are maybe under the window jacks, under the king studs, and above the king studs, and below the window jacks. So that's going to help with filling in those voids and some of the extra voids that are, like that right there. So hopefully this will help with this over cut would help with all that. So again, one roll will fill about 4 studs, and so I'm going to try to get that done tonight before tomorrow, because it's supposed to be really warm tomorrow, and that sun beating on the side of the house just radiates in through the house, and it's really a pain in the neck. So let me run out and grab two bats of insulation, and we'll put them up and we'll see how that goes. So right here, guys, let me adjust the camera just a little bit. You can see I have 2 studs, this right here and then this one right here. I'm going to fill these 2 in with these 2 bats of insulation. Again, what I've done is I've just cut them to size to make sure that they fit up and down snugly in between the 2x4s across the top and across the floor. So it's very, very simple. All you've got to do is stick it in down at the bottom and stick it in at the top, and it seats in really, really easily. I'm going to push it up just a little bit and just falls right into place. And for those of you that can see right here, there is a seam on the edge. Normally what you would do is you would set that along the stud right here and then tack it all the way down. But again, this stuff fits in there really, really snugly, so I really don't have to do that. All right, I've got that one done. Now I'm going to try to get this one done. I'm going to move my helmet out of the way and my belt. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the original ADHD medicine. It worked on me, I tell you that much. All right, so make sure I can get it in there. And we'll take a closer look right here. You can see this little wing right here, this little seam. And this is what you would tack down up against the 2x4 studs. Again, the choice of insulation is entirely up to you yourself. If you want to do spray foam, which is something I really wanted to do, and I actually did get a quote for this size house, was going to be $1,700. This is a 12 by 32 lofted barn cabin, and the actual floor plan, the open floor plan without the porch, is 12 by 26, I believe. 12 by 26 because I do have a 6-foot porch. So 12 by 26 walls, and then I'm not quite sure what the square footage is of the roof itself. And that is with the gable ends. And remember, the loft goes another 6 foot forward. So you know, maybe you can get somebody to figure that out for you. But this was going to cost me 1-inch closed cell foam insulation was going to run $1,300. An 1.5 inches was going to run $1,700. And you know, so check around. You may want to check for different quotes from different people. So be sure to check with that. I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then I'm going to finish the rest of the house. I know you guys don't want to sit here and see all that. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 of you might want to, because I know I'd sit and watch this kind of stuff all day, because that's just me. So thanks for watching, guys. Real quick, I will show you the area where the wood stove was right there, right where that chair is. And I did have that insert going, that insert in the window right there going out with the stovepipe passing through and then going up. And as you can see, my high-tech electrical wiring system, I've got an extension cord running through from the other house into this house, and that just powers my radios, my radio and my laptop and cell phone chargers, and then the box fan, which I will also be putting the window unit in that window tomorrow, so we can get a little bit of air, because I'm telling you, it is hot during the day. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. You guys stay safe. Keep prepping.